Hello, healthcare statistics students. This is Ashley with your weekly Helpful Hints video. This week we will review a common pain point from Chapter 7, and that is calculating a gross autopsy rate versus a net autopsy rate. Now, overall, just a plain old autopsy rate is the proportion of deaths that are followed by the performance of an autopsy. However, there is a difference between the gross and net calculations. So we will begin by noting the difference between these two calculations, and then we will walk through an example together. The definition of a gross autopsy rate is the ratio of all inpatient autopsies to all inpatient deaths. So here is the formula found in your book: total autopsies on inpatient deaths times 100 over the total inpatient deaths. Now, on the other hand, the net autopsy rate is calculated as the ratio of all inpatient autopsies to all inpatient deaths. Notice it's the same up here. However, the difference is minus any unautopsied coroner's cases. So the numerator is the same in both calculations. The denominator, we're using total inpatient deaths for both. But for this net calculation, we're subtracting out unautopsied coroner cases. So what are unautopsied coroner cases? Or sometimes they're called medical examiner cases. Same thing. This just means that a body or bodies have been removed from the hospital by the coroner's office for review at their office. Let's go ahead and walk through the following example. Columbus State Community College Hospital had 17,362 discharges, including deaths, 243 inpatient deaths, and 161 autopsies. The bodies of 18 patients were released to the medical examiner or coroner for autopsy. So let's first take a look at our gross autopsy rate calculation. Total autopsies on inpatient deaths, 161 times 100. Sorry, it's hard to write on here and talk at the same time. That's 100 over total inpatient deaths, 243. And when we calculate that out, we come to the gross autopsy rate of 66, round to the nearest hundredth, 0.26%. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this net calculation. So remember, our numerators are the same, total autopsies on inpatient deaths times 100. So again, we have 161 times 100 over total inpatient deaths, 243, minus the patients who were released to the coroner's office, the coroner's cases, which is 18, and we make the calculation here, we end up with 71.56% when we round to the nearest hundredths. So just make sure you pull in for that net calculation those unautopsied coroner cases or medical examiner cases. As usual, if you have any questions, feel free to email me anytime. You can stop by during office hours, which are found under course information on Blackboard, or you can always post to the discussion board button on Blackboard also. So have a great week. Good luck.